Hello, welcome to Annabeth's Journey. Today is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. Tonight we're going to do a general collective reading just to see what's going to happen in the rest of January. And I'm using the Field Tarot. Let me show you the cover so you know which deck I'm using. And we're going to pull between 3 and 5 cards just to see what we can expect for the rest of January. So I've already done some shuffling, but I'm going to do some more shuffling. If you're noise sensitive, you might want to turn the volume down. We just had a Capricorn new moon, and that was an interesting new moon. It gave me a lot of energy for some reason. Winter is my season. It's typically when big positive changes happen in my life. So I really like winter. December and January in particular. January is usually like my best month out of the year. And 2026 is the same. So far, so good. So I'd like to see what's going to happen for the rest of January. All right. Here we go. So for the rest of January 2026, our very first card is the Queen of Discs. Nurture. Here you see this beautiful female figure who's pregnant, and she's got this beautiful like violet hair, and the background looks very airy, light blues and grays, and then there's this circle behind her, and she's pregnant. So this is the Queen of Discs, and it says nurture on the card. And this represents something brand new, something we're about to give birth to. It could be an actual birth for some of you. If you're about to give birth, you're getting ready for that. This is a typically a mature female who's very grounded in her own energy. She's a provider, she's a nurturer, she's probably a parent, probably a spouse. She's everything that you could possibly want in a grounded, loving partner on the earthly plane. So this is the beautiful pregnant mother. So let's see what else we have for the rest of January. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're about to give birth to, keep working on it. Ooh, we have the Six of Cups. And on this card it says Innocence. And you see the baby deer, the fawn in the background with 2 pyramids. Again, some really light colors here. You have the light purple, the gold. This is beautiful. So Six of Cups to me represents spending time with your family, with your children, with your brothers and sisters, people that have been in your life for a while. It could be that you are thinking about positive memories and events that have been in your past, and you're just having very fun memories of that. And this goes right in line with this Queen of Discs. She's about to have a baby, and this is a baby deer. Deer are very innocent creatures, but they're also extremely attuned to their environment. They're like super antennas, super hearing, super vision, super smell, and they're very light on their feet. So whatever you're doing right now, as far as like spending time with loved ones or thinking about a loved one from the past, you're keeping it very light and very fresh, and this is the kind of energy that you're in right now. This is beautiful. The next card we have is the Four of Swords. Here we have those similar colors again. We have the gold, the violet, and some pink. And all the swords are meeting in the middle with the two concentric circles. And this is air energy. And so far with these cards, for the most part, they have, even though this is a card of water and the Queen of Discs is earth, and here we have the swords, it's got a very airy, light feeling to me. And the Four of Swords typically represents taking a break, taking a rest, especially a mental rest from things that have been taxing you. You could be recovering from either an illness or maybe even just a really stressful period. But this has to do with kind of withdrawing right now and really resting your energy. And if you're, if you're heavily pregnant, you're going to be wanting to rest anyway. Whatever you're working on, you're about to give birth to it. And that requires a great deal of rest, because there's going to be a moment in time coming very soon where you're going to have to do the pushing, metaphorically speaking, and maybe even actually pushing. When you give birth to something, there's a lot of labor. There's a lot of love that goes into that pushing to make something happen. It's the very last push to give birth to something new. And after that happens, and right now leading up to that, really put the emphasis on resting your mind, body, and soul so you can get through this last period before you give birth to something new. I'm going to see if we can just take a look at 2 more cards just to round out this reading. Okay, this makes sense. So we're about to start something new that's taken a lot of effort and labor to get to that point, and it's for a reason. So now we have the Six of Swords, again with the pyramids in the background, or mountains, whatever you want to call them. And these swords are upright. They're in this boat gliding across the silvery looking water. And this card is called Transition, the Six of Swords. So we are about to make a big transition into a new way of life, into an actual new life. So this makes sense that we're preparing for that right now, and we're getting ready to make this very important transition in our lives. And the last card, oh, this is amazing. Look at that. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And here you see this beautiful rainbow colored, chakra colored wheel with a black cat on the bottom and a white cat on top. It's the number 10. So this is the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot. And this is just kind of the icing on the cake of this whole reading. Our fortune is about to change, and the energy that I get from this card is going to change for the better. It didn't come out in reverse or anything, and here you see the white cat is on top. It doesn't mean bad or good. It really means like yin and yang. So we're going from one phase of life to another, and it's going to be good fortune. This is going to be good for us. We're starting like a new cycle of life, which completely makes sense, especially if you're about to give actual birth. So just to recap this reading, we started with the Queen of Discs, this beautiful pregnant female. We have been nurturing something. We are ready to start something new, to give birth. We're about to go into some labor pains, right? Here we have this beautiful baby deer. This is the Six of Cups. So now I see we have 2 sixes. And this is reflecting on the good things in our life, our family, our children, our loved ones. And we are saying, what can we bring forth that's new, that's good out of this past life that we've had? What are the good things that we can bring into this new life, this new transition that we're about to go into? So during this time, and probably right after you do this final push, we're going to need to rest our minds, rest our bodies, rest our souls. We're really going to have to take some time to get the necessary rest that we need, because we're about to go through a major transition in our lives. Here's the Six of Swords, the second six. We're about to go through this transition. To me, it looks like it's going to be smooth. I mean, this water is not choppy at all. It's very glassy. It looks like a mirror. So this is going to be a smooth transition. And it has to do with the changing of our fortune, a new change in life, a positive direction. This is a major change. This is like your life's purpose. This is something that is meant to change, meant to happen. This is your actual future. This is what you're stepping into. So this is a very powerful, positive reading, and this is going to happen within the next 2 weeks. So everybody get your rest, take care of yourself, and get ready for that final push. Thank you for joining me here at Annabeth's Journey. Please give me a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you feel like this reading gave you something very important. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I will see you again soon, and have a beautiful rest of your January.